Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. How is everyone doing today? Child, happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. I miss y'all. I love y'all. I know. I think I ain't been live in a few days. I had content up, but I ain't been live. Okay. And today I said, oh, God said, let there be content. Because I was like, girl, where is Erica and Safaree and Erica? It's just a lot going on, and it's all happening at the same time. And so I've had to download videos, watch videos, screenshot stuff to bring y'all the conversation of the foolishness that is them too. We'll get into some other things as well. But y'all know, first things first, make sure that you've already liked the video, subscribe to my channel. Okay, you can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. And we're gonna get into some stuff. Okay, but y'all know there's other content up on my channel. I did Love at the Lockup. Okay, I did a car conversation about some foolishness. I did Potomac. Okay, I also today was on and I put up some Olympic chats. Okay, if you have not seen the video, go watch it. And then we have this right here. And I know for a fact I'm gonna have to break this live up into shorts tomorrow. So yeah. Anyway, hi. Hello to the people. So look, I am always around here minding the business that is mine. I mind my business, the business that pays me. And Erica and Safaree is around here causing all kinds of disturbances and stuff and just making it crazy. And I'm like, Lord, what is going on? Okay. And I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna get into Erica and Safaree right now because Safaree put out a whole video exposing Erica. Erica posted stuff earlier in the day, which I felt like she knew he was going to put stuff out and she tried to get ahead of it. Okay. But we can't start with the juiciest stuff first. No, that's not how we do. Okay. You get the juicy stuff a little bit later. Okay. But I hope y'all had a great Wednesday and stuff. I did. I was tired of this. I didn't feel good this morning. I was a little bit sleepy and for no real reason or whatever. Could not figure out what to wear. I sat around and was like, I don't have no clothes. I don't have no shoes. What am I going to wear to work? I don't know. And I just dressed like a bum today. But I'm better now. Okay, we better now. Y'all thumbnail look good. This is a good thumbnail. Okay, y'all know if I don't have a good thumbnail, I don't feel good or whatever. This right here, I said, okay, I did this. Okay, and I'm happy. Okay, now look. Let me say my hi. So hello to those who are watching live right now, and also hello to those who will be watching the review of the play. Again, I have been sitting here. I've been sitting here for the past 20 minutes, but because I was trying to capture Erica Mena's stories before they disappear, before she deleted them, I wanted to be sure to have those. Because sometimes Erica posts stuff and then she deletes it, and then it's as if it wasn't there. I was like, no, let me grab it all now so that when I replay this, we can have a story from beginning to end. Okay, because that's what I do. I tell full stories. I don't like half truths. I also sent Safaree's YouTube to a few people who I know will discuss it. I can't wait to hear it and stuff or whatever. But I said, no, girl, get your things together and let them be back. So that's why I was late. I wasn't late for any other reason besides I was getting the stuff for y'all, okay, for us to discuss this. So whether you're watching live or watching the read of the play, either way, we will get in. And this child, Erica talks so slow, and sometimes she be getting on my nerve and stuff. So I've been trying to hope and pray that what we see. Okay, that on there. I've been trying to hope and pray that it's right, because sometimes it's wrong. Now, let me get my hellos in, because I know some of you, hey, how y'all doing? Hello to my moderators, my mods, my members, the JayBirds, the no birds, and everything in between. Hello to everyone. We will have a good time. I'm trying to be sure I got my volume off, so if my phone ring, it won't be startling to everybody. But, hello to everybody. I hope you have already subscribed and hit the like button, okay, and stuff. But hello, hi to the people, hello to the people, hello, and stuff. It's been a while. Look, I have not been on live, I think since it's been like 4 days, I can't remember. And stuff. So look, I canceled yesterday. I had a whole live set. I was at the computer, and I was like, nope. Y'all know something in me said, nope. Cancel it at like 9. It might have been like 9:05. I was like, nope. I didn't have it. I went and got in the bed and was scrolling a game on my phone, and this child just decompressed. Okay. But I said no, but I'm here today. I came around here. I try my best not to cancel on more than one day. Okay. Lipstick is from this morning. So I feel like my lipstick may look good because this is what I wear to work. I didn't eat a sandwich and this thing and everything. But yeah, hey to the people and stuff. We're gonna get into it. Let me get to sharing my screen. Okay. Because we have to look. First of all, we're going to get into the BET Hip Hop Awards, which did not need, because y'all know usually for the awards and stuff, I do a separate video. But I said, this don't need no separate nothing. When I tell y'all I watched, it was a 2-hour pre-recorded broadcast, the BET Hip Hop Awards 2024. They were filmed in Las Vegas. And when I tell y'all, I am very happy I did not waste my time watching that stuff live. If I would have watched that live, I would have wanted my money back, and I didn't pay for it. Okay. I would have said, give me all the money back that was spent. Okay. Now, look, let me see, because I was on Twitter. I was tweeting my thoughts as I was watching it. So first of all, the show was BS. And I mean that in every which way of the word. I mean that in a way of saying it was a crappy show. It was a no point to it show. It was a couple of, good performances-ish. Like Trina, performed. She did good, but I still felt, I was like, is the BET Hip Hop Award supposed to be about old time artists who don't have no current hits, and this is because you don't have a current hit, don't mean we don't still love you or whatever. But I also feel like, what was the point? No, the only person who got an award and was there was Travis Scott. He got the I Am Hip Hop Award. Now, I don't know many of Travis's songs. I know maybe two songs, and that's it. I thought he was a rock star. I said, is he hip hop or rock? I didn't know. But that's because I don't really. That's not my judge. He was the only on air award recipients and stuff. And I did like him saying how he always felt like people didn't mess with him or whatever. So he was happy to get this award. He wanted to take, hip hop and the way he produced and the music. He wanted to take it to the next level. Cool. Okay. I'm not gonna knock that man, but I don't know that man. Okay. But I saw he not, he look. I feel like whenever I see him, he look weird. But I said, oh, he look normal. He looked normal. So that was one look. Let me look at my tweets, because I was tweeting and saying stuff, and that's how I can remember what happened. So I first said, why they're at the club. The awards were at a club, Drea's Club in Vegas. I said, why is the hip hop? Is it a strip club? Is it a titty bar? I was confused. Okay, Fat Joe was the host. And I said, why? We saw more of Fat Joe than the people in the audience and anyone. Fat Joe, it was too much Fat Joe. Okay, and I don't mean because he's fat. He ain't fat no more. Okay, it was too much Fat Joe. He was talking too much. He had no energy. Okay, I have never seen someone talk so loud but with no energy. Okay, he was no. So I guess you need some juice. Somebody get Fat Joe some orange juice. I think his sugar is getting low. Okay. But Fat Joe was the host and he talked all night. Okay, off from 8 to 10. Now again, this was a pre-recorded broadcast, meaning that was the most energy y'all had. That's the best y'all could do on a pre-record. Should be the best of the best, because you can redo. Now the show opened up with Fat Joe performing "Make It Rain" or whatever. I said, sir, how you performing a song that we all like but with no energy? I was confused. Okay, so I did not like Fat. I don't know why all of a sudden Fat Joe was like hosting things, talk show. No, I don't like it. I don't want it. Okay. The audience, it was a whole bunch of fans and maybe 10 celebrities, and I mean Trina, I mean 2 Chainz, E40, Soldier Boy, Fat Joe's wife, Carisha, and I don't know who else was there. Okay, who else was in there? The people we don't know. So again, it was maybe 2,000 fans, and then 10 to 12 celebrities who just performed. I was like, but it wasn't no ciphers. It wasn't. Then the Flojo. What's the lady name? No, I'm not gonna get on her first. The dude, his name is Boss Man D-Lo. I didn't like him because Boss Man D-Lo put on every single piece of jewelry he had in his house. He then took all his money out of savings account and cash and put it in his pocket. And I said, why does Boss Man D-Lo have on every single piece of jewelry? He got all his jewelry. He got all 2 chains. He had all this jewelry. It was so weird to me. I was confused, okay? And he kept having to hold his pants because his pants was too tight. The money was too heavy. And I say that I'm going to say this and I mean it. Real rich people do not carry money in their pockets. Real rich people with money don't go to the bank and get cash and then put the cash in their pocket for folk to see the cash in their pocket. When I tell y'all that, and I didn't care enough to even get no photos. I didn't care. Okay? I didn't care. And I said, sir, not even drug dealers let their money hang out their pocket. Not a drug dealer may have $1,000 in his pocket that's folded up with a rubber band or a money clip, okay? But you won't know that drug dealer has $1,000. Nobody wants folk to know what's in their pocket except loud, broke people. Okay, and I mean this as disrespectful as it sounds. Only loud, poor people, no matter what your race is, okay, only loud, poor people walk around at an award show showing how much cash they have in on their person. That goes for Sexy Red and a big boss man D-Lo Brown of the projects of the streets. Okay, you're walking around here with child. I was like, your pants is falling off your butt because you got too much cash in your pocket. Meaning, if I rob you, sir, you can't run and chase me. Why? Because your pants at your ankles. You hear me? You can't run fast because the jewelry too heavy. All the aluminum holding you back. Okay, look. I know a lot of people, drug dealers and stuff. Okay, I've never, and I know and knew street people who has money. They never let anyone see what they had. Okay, so that aggravated me. Okay, I said, sir, go do something with yourself. Go do something with yourself. Okay, then Juicy J came out rapping "Slide on My Knob" like corn on the cob. I said, ain't Diddy in prison right now for that? Why? I said, this is so tone deaf. Look, Slide on My Knob was a song from back in the day, and I understand that's a part of our heritage. However, in 2024, let's not rap Slide on My Knob like corn on the cob. Check in with me and your job. Lay in the bed and give me head. No. No one should be doing that in 2024. Let's leave that song back there. After the sequel, the whole verse, and then it's a but y'all. It's a little mosquito. Hold on, y'all. It's the mosquito, and I want to kill it. Is that okay? I said, why is some buzzing? And it was an itty bitty mosquito on my little wall, child. Lord Jesus, but I killed it. It's dead and now my wall clean too. Anyway, but I was like, I know they not, and it's the part that say, part of the song says suck a ninja's penis or something, okay? And because that's what the song say, I just feel like in this time, maybe not do that song. He also did Bands Maker, and I love Bands Maker. I love that song. But I said, whatever. So I said, maybe they're doing, ode to artists of yesteryear, okay, who they want to honor. Because I said, it felt like it was a night at the strip club. It felt like, oh, it's strip club music. Oh, okay. We have to, okay, cool. But I said, do they know Bands Make a Dance came out 12 years ago? I did not even realize that Bands Like a Dance came out 12 years ago. So having them come on, I was like, this is not current. I was confused again. But I said, maybe they're doing, artists of yesteryear. Then when Trina came out, I said, oh yeah, they must be doing. And this is no diss to Trina. Because to me, Trina gave an amazing performance. Okay. She looked great. She sounded great. Her breath control was amazing because Trina was rapping. Okay. Full-fledged rap. Okay. Did a few songs and stuff. Trina was rapping. And to me, that's what I look for when I see artists come out, is how great they are still. Okay. And to me, Trina did the best of the whole night. Okay, Trina came out and she said, "Bitch, I am Trina." And when I say she looked great, I mean Trina looks happy. She looks happy. You know what I'm saying? Trina had went through a lot. You know, her mom passed away. I think after her mom passed away, I think maybe a niece as well. So she suffered a lot of loss, and she was to me, Trina was in a dark place for the time. Trina looks happy and healthy, and like I'm around here. Okay, she did amazing. Okay, even though she ain't got no current hit, her performance was top tier. Trina, girl, get on the road, do a whole bunch of shows all up and through. Okay, I said that's how you come out. That's how you show hip hop. Okay, you have someone come out and you let them rap. And the reason I said this because the girl, what's her name? Was the flow? I can't put it's FLAU apostrophe JA. I can never pronounce her name right. She's also a basketball player. She raps as well. And when she came, now she had a pre-recorded, the Flojo girl. It's because I don't want to show no thing. Wait, hold on. Also, Trina brought out Carisha. You know, Carisha dressed in an outfit that Trina did years ago. So Carisha's outfit was, you know, a shout out to Trina from back in the day. Okay, it was a little, you know, reimagination or whatever. Cool. Oh no, I'm not playing no video. I'm not playing no video. Did Carisha rap? Did Carisha have a boob job? I mean, a butt job. Carisha butt is bigger than it used to be, and I'm confused about that. Anyway, but she brought out Carisha. Look, my comments on Carisha said, and I said it was cool when Trina brought out Carisha with them both being from Miami. It was cute. You know, it was cute that Carisha wore an outfit that Trina wore in the past. I said Carisha looked cute. I then said I still don't see Carisha as a rapper. But she did what she did on stage, looking beautiful. Carisha to me, Young Miami to me is not a rapper. There's something about how she no ma'am, okay. And I'm not because her butt looked different, but I'm leave that be. But you know, but she still rapped out loud a little bit, and it was fine for what it was. And congrats to her. But back to the Flojo, the the Fly J. I don't know. She did a pre-recorded performance of her song, and in it, I just felt like I said, "How you do a pre-record of your song for an award show, and you still didn't rap live?" I said, "You girl, for what? What's the point?" And my comment said, Flo J, the lady, okay, pre-recorded set was great. I said, however, when I see a pre-recorded set with rappers rapping a pre-recorded set, it makes me feel like it's less authentic. Because why not just rap live? Even if you rap over the backing track, rap live. Trina had a backing track, but she rapped live. E40 had a backing track, but rapped live. Hell, even the Juicy J and Fat Joe, mostly all the rappers rap live with a backing track. But I'm like, how do you pre-record some shit and then still don't rap? It made me mad. I was aggravated, okay? Because I like rap. I like music, okay? Even though I was like, you know, Make a Dance is an old song from 12. Y'all, that is my song. But I was like, at least, you know, GJ came out and, well, I used to like Five on my knob too. I just can't rap that in 2020 because it's offensive. My point was, okay, hi. Yeah, E40 was on there too. E40 rap for like it was like a little 4-minute set. The E40 was on there. E40 was there. Juicy J was there. 2 Chainz was there. Glorilla was there. And then some white man who owned the club it was at. But for the most part, I just feel like the show. Do I have other pictures from the show? The show to me, I got all kind of shit saved. The show to me just could have been better. Nobody won awards on the show. Now they say Sexy Red won for best breakthrough hip hop artist. Oh, okay, but no one except Travis Scott got an national award on the show. It was just stupid to me. I just didn't like it. Okay, Kendrick won 8 awards and Kendrick was not there. I'm happy Kendrick didn't show up. Okay, I am very happy that Kendrick did not show up. For what? Okay, he's too classy for this type of buffoonery. It was some buffoonery. It was a titty bar party. It was not the award show. It wasn't. But yeah, Kendrick won all the hip hop stuff. Okay, so congrats to Kendrick. Again, that's Trina. That's what Trina wore back in the day. And if you don't know, that's Trina. And next to Trina is Trick Daddy. So we know of him how he looked currently, but back in the day, that I think that's Trick next to Trina. Okay, so that was what Carisha did her outfit about and whatnot. Okay, and it was a nice recreation. It was and stuff. Well, I don't think I showed anybody else. So that was Travis getting his I Am Hip Hop Award. Again, I just don't know any of his songs. No one was there. No, they weren't even at BET. They was at a titty bar in Vegas. Talking about hip hop. And the moment I saw Fat Joe's wife sitting in the VIP section for the hip hop awards I was like, I get it. That's his wife. You have perks when you are the wife of the host. But I was like, man, we don't know you. Okay, we don't know you, man, at all. But that's Travis right there getting his award or whatever. It was cool. He spoke with a lot of eloquence and stuff. I think that may have been the only thing I got from the award because it was some bullshit, y'all. And I mean that with every fiber of my being. The hip hop awards was some bull stuff. I'm upset. I am because I used to love the awards for BET. It was entertaining, and I barely knew it was I watched. It was a 2-hour show. I think I got through it maybe like 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Fast forward. Just fast forward. No, ma'am, no sir. Now E40 was on there, and E40 had on a leather coat with fur around the collar and a wool hat. Now, I'm surprised that man wasn't hot because under them lights, I would have been sweating. But he still wrapped all his stuff, did not sweat, and said, "Tell him where to go." Okay, and it was fine by me. Also the dude Big Boogie. I don't know that man. Now I know Glorilla who performed with him, but I don't know that man. And let me show this one. Hold on. Because I was tweeting and stuff. Okay. So wait, look. See, so E40 was around there in the leather coat with the fur around the collar and the wool hat. Okay. And I said, "Sir, you're not hot." Now it's a little bit chilly here in Michigan or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it's not chilly in Vegas in October for that. But sometimes it's fashion. But E40 did fine. Okay. Soulja Boy. Now Soulja Boy came out and did all his hits. I said, first of all, Soulja Boy hits came out. I was 25, maybe. Okay, back in 2006, 2007, 2008. I was 25, 26 years old. I said, that's when I said, okay, they are trying to give people who were, the artists of that time when their songs was out. Okay, because at the time when Crank That Soulja Boy and all them songs came out back in 2006, 7, 8 time, Soulja Boy was the man of the hour. So, okay, yes, give these folks their flowers now because God forbid something happened to them tomorrow. We'll say, damn, I love Crank That. I was cranking that, my long white tee and baggy pants or whatever. So cool. You're giving flowers to artists who was, popping 10, 12 years ago. Now, again, I don't know Big Boogie. I don't know that man. I was happy that Glorilla titties did not fall out. I was like, girl, hold them titties down. Y'all know I always say, titties gonna do what they're gonna do. Okay, let them fly free, whatever. But I said, man, I don't want your boobies popping out on camera. Okay, I don't want them popping out on camera. Okay, y'all know boobies should not be out on camera unless you're purposefully sending your boobies to somebody you want to see them, but you don't want them to pop out in front of everybody. Okay, their performance, it was cute. It was a cute little dance thing and whatnot. Okay, of course the dancers in the back look like strippers because they're at a strip club. Okay, you can't tell me they wasn't. Now 2 Chainz came out and did this little thing with more strippers or whatever. And I said, that's cool, watch a little bit. Y'all know 2 Chainz thing used to be Titty Boy. No, it used to be Titty Boy. It was Titty Boy, and he wasn't popping with Titty Boy. He became 2 Chainz, and he got popping. Okay, he performed too in that aluminum coat, I guess. Okay, clap, confetti. And then the show closed out. Fat Joe, who was the host, who was on camera a lot. Yeah, I do. The 10 is still slightly here. I think I'm just forever. It will never go away. It's a remembrance to DJ's graduation that just will not leave my body. But Fat Joe, who hosted the BET Hip Hop Awards from before, he was ending the show, again, a pre-recorded show. And I'm like, who is this white man on the stage? Okay, what's going on? I said, is he a rapper? No. And when he said, oh yeah, shout out to my boy, some Drake or whatever, because without him we wouldn't be here. I said, did he create hip hop? I said, what you mean? This is the Hip Hop Awards. When he then said, oh yeah, this is his club. Hey, club promoter, owner, you want to say something? I said, why did the white man who owned the club close out the BET Hip Hop? Oh, never in my life have anybody on any given day of an award show said, hey, let's get the landlord to come on stage and talk. The landlord. Why is did your landlord come to your birthday party and give a speech to your friend and family? No. Why did the landlord come out at the end of the BET Awards to shout out his club, the best club in Las Vegas? I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And Fat Joe, you look stupid because you know damn well that was dumb. We have had plenty of BET Hip Hop Awards, Source Awards, the Image Awards. Hell, the fucking child MTV don't do that. The Grammys don't do that. The ESPYs don't do that. I don't know who hosted when y'all know him was on sports. Where the ESPYs be at? Okay, who own the people who own the child? Nobody who owns the building comes and says shit. I was mad, and my comments said Fat Joe in an award show thinking the club owner was ridiculous. Okay, y'all know that man. Y'all know that meant that old boy told them, y'all can have my club if you let me come on stage and end the show. I was like, no. That man had to put in the contract, y'all can use my club if I can come on stage with Fat Joe in a better looking suit. How the club owner suit look better than yours, Fat Joe? You the host, Fat Joe. What you doing, Fat Joe? It made me mad because I felt like the whole broadcast was already a bunch of bullshit. Okay, it was an award show with no awards given out because the people y'all nominated who won was like, I'm not coming to Vegas to the titty bar. No, I'm not doing that at all. The Hip Hop Award was supposed to be in Atlanta. I forgot the situation, so they moved it to Vegas. Even if they moved it to Vegas, I get that. Get this white get that man off the screen. It wasn't nowhere else in Vegas to have a thing. I said, I can't. If the girl, what was the gospel song? Usually in every award show, they have one gospel song. It wasn't not no gospel artist there because why? It was fake. And it was pre-recorded. It was recorded last week or maybe the week before last, and it aired last night. And I still felt like it was a letdown. I was bored. I left it off again. Trina did great. I like Glorilla and oh boy, they did a little dance or whatever. Everything else was some bullshit. I was like, what is going on here? Well, and then they had Taylor came out and gave the award to Travis. Then in between the little break or whatever, the little girl Tyler came. I said, why is she here? So if you missed the BET Hip Hop Awards, you didn't miss shit. You didn't. I just gave y'all a whole 2-hour thing in what 20 minutes. Child, I just need these to fix it. Let's get into the stuff that's on my thumbnail, and we're gonna get it done and then get done and go to bed. Okay. Let me switch my screen. I can get off Twitter now because that was my Twitter stuff. Now, there's few things. Don't my signal being dumb. There's a few things going on that I want to get into. Let me see where I want to start. I'm gonna start from the bottom and go up. Well, first of all, it was a Cardi B is showing Offset what he missing because she said I'm gonna show you about to tell you. It was a Victoria's Secret fashion show. I know Tyra walked in it for the first time in 18, 19 years, but Cardi's dress was really pretty. Okay, now Cardi just had a baby a couple months ago. She said, "Bitch, kiss my grits." Okay, also Angel Reese as well. Cardi looked great. She was also smart enough to look at the fur coat, but in case she wanted to breathe or a nipple popped out, she can cover it up with the fur coat. Okay. Cardi is saying, I'm gonna show you what you're missing, Negro. Okay, I'm gonna show you Offset what you're missing, right? I'm gonna look, get out my face, bro. Okay, so I think she looked great and stuff. So kudos to Cardi B. There was other people there too. Now I don't know this lady. Okay, but I hope her boobs don't pop out. Lala forever looked like a black Kim Kardashian. That's not a compliment. I really want Lala to find her own child image. This ain't it. Whatever. The girl Tyler looked like she washed up ashore and she was a mermaid who got feet. Tyga looked like he's hot in the leather. Cher and that young man who's banging her. Y'all think Cher and that man having sex? I just feel like when I'm in my 70s, I don't want penis. I feel like once I'm that old, I've had enough dick. So, but maybe at 70, your cooch may still want it, but I don't want no young man. I don't want no young man humping on me when I'm that old. I just don't. It feels nasty. But again, Cher had a young boyfriend, and child, Cher ain't aged because she bought all the right faces from surgeries and stuff. But kudos to Cher. I don't know who the white man is holding up dogs and cats. Girl, what the fuck? Queen Latifah and her wife Ebony looking great. Child, Queen Latifah is the longest living secret public lesbian that I've ever seen. Okay, Queen is forever. Queen is a lesbian, and I feel like at this point she don't have to say it; she just lives it or whatever. But her wife looks great. Okay, what is called? But her outfit is fine. Her hair is horrible. The outfit is cute. The shoes are horrible, and the hair is horrible. She needed a short pixie cut with the outfit and red subtles heels. It's girls, whatever. I don't know who Sunny Lee is. She's not family of mine, but that floral dress is weird. Jordan looked like Elvira's little daughter or something. I don't know. It was weird. And I don't know her either. Oh, hey, Jody. That's nice. I like that one. I like the coat. See, it's a trench coat and under your trench coat, you naked. Okay, it's a trench coat, and under the coat, you're naked. Come on now, Jody. La Roche, child. La Roche is a stylist. Who needs a stylist? I feel like La Roche clothes, La Roche dresses like a fat man who lost weight. And I mean that. I feel like La Roche's clothes are always oversized and not in a good way. I feel like his pants are never hemmed. His pants are never the right length, width, or nothing. He dresses other people great. Like the suit he's wearing would be great if it wasn't dragging the floor. Okay, I don't know what pointy toe, witchy heels he has on under the pants, but the pants, and I get there's probably supposed to be, wide leg, bellowy pants, but sir, get you a seamstress. Okay, get you a sizer. Okay, I feel like, or did you borrow someone? Maybe he borrowed somebody else's clothes who's taller and bigger than him. I don't know. But he dressed like La Roche dresses like a man who was fatter, lost weight, and has not bought new clothes. Okay. Or like he was tall, he shrunk, and then the clothes are still there. Okay. And I mean what I said, La Roche. Angel Reese is her all red and some black shoes, and it's fine. I be going off sometimes, and this for no reason. I sometimes y'all feel like, Tilly, don't say that. That's not nice. They don't be that way, girl. Why you saying that shit? Because I want to. Portia is on the show, but we don't know what she said. Set live. Portia wants y'all to think she's an actress. And I mean that respectfully. She wants y'all to think she's an actress. Now, I don't know what Tubi movie or, it could be Netflix. I don't know. Okay. But she playing somebody and she wants y'all to see that she's on the set. Now, I will say this. At least she's like, I'm working. I got a job. I'm booked. I may not be busy, but I'm booked. Okay. And I say that because I was, we got Nene. Where Nene at? I saved a Nene post. Because we have to support people and what they do. Now, again, Portia on the set somewhere, and she's saying set like Nene is around here on her AI Facetune job. Okay, because we now know that her face. We now know that Nene has the best Facetune app. They pair all the good bucks to show how their face tuning works and stuff. And let's like it. Hold on. Bloop. Because we have to support Nene and what she do, and Nene posts on IG. Okay. Congrats to Cynthia and what's her name, y'all? Crystal. So Cynthia of Housewives of Atlanta and Crystal of Housewives. Well, Crystal used to be on Housewives of Beverly Hills. They have a podcast coming up. And the podcast is called, what's it called? Humble Brag Podcast. Okay. Starting on Monday, the 21st. Now, I feel like Crystal is a black girl in an Asian woman's body. And she was probably I don't know. It's like the Crystal we saw on Beverly Hills. I don't think that's who she is around her friends, because seeing her on her social media, whatever, she seems a bit more loose, more friendly, more fun. So I may tip my toe and listen to the Humble Brag podcast with Crystal and Cynthia. Okay, spilling some tea. Now, the fact that Atlanta Housewives coming up is, so I believe, probably so is Beverly Hills. We will see what tea they spill on the thing. 50 Cent has secured a $15 million deal for a Las Vegas residency. Now, I don't know. Like, look, I remember when 50 Cent album Get Rich or Die Trying came out. I loved it. But that was back in 2000. So 50 Cent isn't an artist I will go see in Vegas. I mean, I don't see a lot of people say, you know what, I'm a book a flight to Vegas and go see 50 Cent. I don't see that happening. But look, he's gonna be at it said PH Live in Santana Hollywood Resort. You know, $15 million. He will be there this the end of the year. So December 27th, 28th, 30th, 31st, the 3rd, and the 4th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 days. Okay, so 6 days, Las Vegas, 50 Cent in the club, 15 million. Now, if he can get paid, cool. Now again, I guess. And it's only 6 days. You know, now will G Unit be there too? I don't know. If he get Lloyd Banks and Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, if he get them back, okay, go get back G Unit, maybe, you know, it'll be whatever. But again, $15 million, I won't be there. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg announced their new liquor collaboration, Still Gin, Gin, because of course they had in juice back in the day. It's 85 proof. It's supposed to cost $35. They said this is not liquor that we're just putting our name on. Everything is us from the ground up. The gin, the flavor, the packaging, everything had to be perfect. I mean, I guess so. I'm a white liquor drinker. But I'm not a gin drinker no more like that. I like vodka now. Maybe I'll tip my toe and see if I can get me a little sip of it to see what it tastes like. I don't know. Okay, but would y'all buy this liquor collaboration of Snoop and Dr. Dre? Is it too late? I mean, I feel like that would have been great back in the day. But I mean, in 2024, are we really looking for a Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg gin? I guess. I don't know. I just let y'all know what is going on. Let me see. Big Tigger, he dated a lot of people. But Big Tigger announced that he has a baby on the way. I guess so. Is it his first child? I think that's Big Tigger. He got to be 50. So I mean, if you want to look, he said, "You're having my baby. So proud to announce I got at least one on the way." Okay, I guess. Okay. He was with Keisha Knight Pulliam, and I feel like when they broke up, he was on some bullshit, and we didn't like him for a little bit of time or whatever. I'm not sure, but I mean, he's in his look whatever. Now we don't know what a mama is, so yes, go ahead and announce a baby, but we don't not the mama. Okay, a baby announcement is what it is. Child, no, thank you. Now wait, let me see. Okay, I want to get into this. Okay, so I'm not gonna play the audio because they be playing or whatever. Young Dro T.I. was on the Breakfast Club, and y'all don't know. Young Dro has a whole life of him being on drugs, and stuff, whatever. He then got clean and blah blah blah. So when Young Dro does stuff now, he discusses his addiction, how he overcame and whatnot. I think him and T.I. are on tour right now, whatever. But Young Dro was discussing how he overcame his addiction. He was discussing how he had OD'd, which is a reason why he said, "I gotta stop because I almost died." Okay. He discussed his daughter also being addicted or whatever. And while Dro was having this extremely, courageous conversation, dude in the back laughing. Now, at first, the first laugh was like, okay, maybe whatever. Okay, ha ha ha. Okay, I little giggle. Okay, and they kept. I'm like, but when people don't know how to be adults and sit there and not laugh and giggle as a grown ass man, when someone is having a conversation about overdosing and getting clean and change, I'm like, what's funny, you know? And the crazy part was, I also feel like sometimes the Breakfast Club allows idiots to be idiots, okay? Because when dude would laugh, Charlamagne and or Envy did too. And at first, T.I. and Dro did, but then when Dro was like talking and expressing the blah blah boop, the dude kept laughing. Then dude laughed when Dro said his daughter had also got addicted. And I said, oh, and Dro said, I would slap, bro, I'm slap you. Okay. Don't get it twisted. And you then see Dro and dude almost, exchanging words. Okay. When T.I. went into ditch, like, okay, Dro. Okay. I like how he said, Dro, don't let it get to you, bro. Okay. Stay in your soberness. He said, I'm from Bankhead. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm sober, Dro, but don't forget I'm from Bankhead. And I will slap you. Okay. And things got tense. You know what I'm saying? And when he said, hey, yeah, y'all, look, if y'all came with me, y'all, and I like that T.I. took charge, one, you know what I'm saying? Calm, drove down, two, told the fools sitting back there, cut the bullshit or whatever. And I'm like, the fact that dude did not he was dead ass wrong. You then see another guy trying to get the guy out the room. I ain't going to nigga. I hope in a car they beat him up. Okay? People, and that's also why you have to control your environment. You know what I'm saying? The moment dude can, and also anyone laughing at you saying you OD'd, that you were addicted to drugs, that your child was too, anyone that laugh, they're not your friend. They're not. That is their inner whatever coming out. Because I'm not laughing at anyone saying their child was on drugs. That's not funny. You know what I'm saying? And as much as an asshole that T.I. is, I love the fact that he handled it in a way to where he didn't allow the worst to happen. Now, it was all caught on camera. It could have been cut out because y'all know these are pre-recorded. They could have cut it out, but they did not. They didn't play. But even I love how Dro calm, like I was happy. Your video is left. Dro's response to me was valid because as a parent, bitch, don't you laugh? Because he didn't even get pissed when dude laughed at him. He got pissed when dude laughed at him saying his daughter had got addicted. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like once T.I. realized Dro was dead ass serious, and he was like, okay, Dro, no, stay focused. Like, don't allow that right there. And because the brigade is talking shit back there, he like, hey, y'all with me, T.I. knew how to squash it and make sure, first of all, y'all back here, y'all not even supposed to be here. Y'all here with us. So cut the bullshit out. You know what I'm saying? To stop it. I loved how T.I. just stepped in to not let it get, crazy. Now, Dro eventually, after all of it happened, I don't think he had to, but Dro did apologize for, threatening to slap old boy. Saying how, I'm not gonna slap you, bro. I was a little bit upset. You'll see my friend. No. Dro did that because he's trying to be, grown man, blah, blah, blah. To me, Dro didn't do shit wrong. If he would have slapped, oh boy, maybe that would have been too far. If he would have got up and slapped, then maybe don't do that. But Dro getting pissed at someone being disrespectful and not being just a grown adult in a conversational space, I think, yeah, I'm gonna slap you because you on some bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's because he laughed and it was interrupting the the conversation about maybe like 4 times or whatever. So I was like, whatever. But Dro did come back and say, my fault. You know, I'm not you're my friend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna slap you. It's fine, but I'll look slap, all slap. You hear me? Child, they said that Drake wanna be gangster. I need someone to tell Drake he's not gangster at all. Okay. I just need there to be a clear understanding that, sir, that's not what you're giving. Now, your son can be whatever he wants to be. I mean, the son has a white mom. You know, his father's half white as well. Whatever, okay? But you can't be gangster Drake, not today. Now, there was what's the other photo? Because he did that one. And then, where's the other one? I saw another one of him trying to be hard. Did I save it? Maybe I didn't save it. I don't think I saved it. But yeah, I don't see that man being hard, but he wants to be so bad, and it's just not gonna work. That's fine. Nicki Minaj was she's now one of the top 5 highest grossing hip hop tours ever. Okay, she came in at number 5. I think they had the numbers. I see the numbers somewhere. Yeah, so Drake, let's see, Drake had 320 million. Okay. So Drake, Travis Scott, Kendrick Lamar, Nicki Minaj, 50 Cent, Drake, and Future. Kanye West and Jay-Z, Kendrick, Travis, and Drake. But Nicki came in 5th with $108 million. Okay. Now I said that's great. Now some folk kept on saying that she became that way because she I guess did her like it was a 2-year, not 2-year tour, a double tour. Like she went on tour the first time and then kept going or whatever. I said, but anywhere it go, she had a high grossing tour. But I'm like, she's also a very much so an established artist. So it's great that she, you know, was able to get that done. So kudos and congrats to Nicki Minaj. First things first, y'all take one little second and like the video, and we're gonna get into a bit more stuff. Okay. Right back. So let's get into a few things from the thumbnail, and then well, the Phaedra part, because Phaedra on there, and I was being messy and petty. So y'all know Phaedra is on Dancing with the Stars. I don't watch, but I've been seeing clips and stuff. So Phaedra was being talked to, I think by Access Hollywood, or not either, was it Yeah, Access Hollywood. They were asking her about her being back on Housewives of Atlanta.
Back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Do you think you revived the show?
Well, of course I did. I revived most shows. Look at the numbers for Married to Medicine.
Now, look, I'm not a Phaedra hater or liker. Phaedra kind of gets on my nerve. Look. When I show Phaedra, the reason I show original face Phaedra is because back then we didn't know how conniving she was. We didn't know that person in the corner on the bottom, we didn't know how conniving she could be. Okay. And so I like to put up the innocent face Phaedra. Okay, innocent face Phaedra. Because that's just me being me. Anyway. So Phaedra trying to say that they were asking her if she revived Housewives of Atlanta. First of all, the show hasn't premiered. You know, the show hasn't come back. You don't know who gonna watch, for one, and for two. And so you can't say that you have already revived something that hasn't aired yet. Okay. Now, you was and folks like Mary Medicine, that show wasn't messed up. She was put on Mary Medicine because they wanted her to be somewhere. It wasn't to help the show. No one tuned into that show to see Phaedra. Okay, Phaedra be lying and making up stuff. Phaedra always likes to make it seem as if she's done more and it's better and it's brought more to the table, and that's just not true, man, at all. Now, my thing is, I don't even think that this season of Housewives of Atlanta is going to be that amazing. Only because we've waited so long. I'm sure they're going to cut a lot of stuff out. So to me, it feels like it's going to be a lot of fake fugaziness or whatever. So Phaedra, child, we don't care. Okay? And leave it be. But that would be this one little shady moment of her, but she be lying and we don't care. Big Meech. They call me Big Meech. So Big Meech went to jail a long time ago. Okay, y'all know they was around here doing all the stuff. Okay, back in 2005, so almost 20 years ago. We know the show is out about BMF. Well, Big Meech got out. Okay, now it may look if y'all look. Well, first of all, he not out. He was in a halfway house. Okay. And I think I can't remember which blog posted it first. It's because the thing had showed I'm so fun thing. And it showed that he was, where is it? This one. It showed he was no longer in the Bureau of Prisons. So if people felt like that meant, oh, he must be out. He must be free. It's like, no, he's not free because the release date still says January of 2026, meaning he's somewhere. Well, we found out he's not out. He is in a halfway house. He will be in a halfway house until 2026. Now, child Lauren LaRosa, who be on the Breakfast Club, I said, oh, she's a reporter. Okay. She called some folk, child, and they said, yep, he out. Okay. He is out. He's in the halfway house. Now, his brother Terry been out for a while. Terry had been out, I think he got out around COVID time or whatever, and they did not let Meech out, but again, he out now. Now I know some folks are, oh, well, he was a drug dealer. He was, look. I mean, hopefully he out. He don't go back to that life. He's able to move on. We don't need no long drawn out nothing when he comes out, because he's been gone. He isn't even the same young man he was when he went to jail. Okay, he's just 20 years later. He's older now. His kids, all that stuff. So we shall see. But I'm happy he's at least free. I'm happy he, was able to, because again, people who sold, the crack or the cocaine and all that stuff, or whatever, I never felt like they should get like life stuff or whatever. Like, okay, it's fine. I don't really care that much. Wait, did they kill him? Did they kill people? Wait, if he, because I can't remember. I don't. Well, he didn't go to jail for that, but people did die. Well, let's hope he don't do no more crimes. Okay, I agree. Lauren, for sure. Look, I won't say she should replace Jess. I do think there needs to be a fourth person. I feel like she's been there long enough to where her presence has made a difference on the Breakfast Club. She does so well at what she does, how she breaks down the stories and everything, how she has like credible information, she confirms shit or whatever. Jess is just the mess. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like people who've been probably tuning in since she's been gone, once she comes back, if Lauren leaves, I think some viewers, well, listeners will leave as well. So she does do great. But congrats to Meech being out on parole and stuff, because it's a lot going on and people don't want people in jail forever. But we should see. But yeah, he's out now. It's been a long time. Let's see who will do the first interview with that man. Oh, I knew I had a Drake picture. See? Drake is weird. Anyway, I had all these Drakes and all these big Meech ones because I was trying to see if it was really true, and stuff. Who I want? I gotta get to what's on my thumbnail. I be forgetting what's on thumbnail. Let's do Life. So y'all know Must Be Nice. Now I don't know any other Life songs, at all. I know Must Be Nice and stuff, and that's about it. So Life had posted on social media a couple days ago. Everybody be on the Tiny Desk performance or whatever, and they be so good. It'd be about 20, 30 minutes of a performance or whatever on the Tiny Desk. So he said that Tiny Desk told him that he wasn't a big enough celebrity for their show. I guess he went and then did an unplug. I didn't see the unplug he did or whatever. The folks felt like, well, that's not nice. And why would they say that? Now, some folks felt like, well, that was me. Other folks felt like maybe he don't have enough hits to do one. Because if you hear Life name, for me, I think of Must Be Nice. I don't think of any other song that was like a lot and stuff. Okay. So he was saying that again because he was complaining about not being good enough or not having enough hits to be on the Tiny Desk. Okay. Now, again, I don't know many songs from that man. However, what I do know is that, again, Lauren LaRosa, okay, has spoke to Tiny Desk people, and they said, well, that ain't what we said. That's not what happened. Okay. She talked to the Tiny Desk people about him saying they turned him down because he wasn't a big enough celebrity. And their response was the NPR music team curates the Tiny Desk concert lineup using their editorial discretion to ensure there is music discovery and inclusion, showcasing emerging talent as often as well-known artists. The team gets pitched by hundreds of artists, big and small. Being a big celebrity is no guarantee to get a Tiny Desk, but it doesn't disqualify you either. Often it is about timing in the artist's career and our own schedule. Our team was small with limited capacity to film approximately 10 shows per month. Unfortunately, we could not accommodate every artist who liked to perform. Now, she also put up here that they told her they never used the words not a big enough celebrity. And that's the words that he used. And I feel like, because he then went on, do I have it? He went on, maybe I don't have it, because he was on, Angela Yee's thing, and he said, well, after I made my post, they contacted him saying, that ain't what we really said. We wish you would have went on public and said that and blah, blah, blah. And when Life then said, well, That's basically what it said. I was like, yeah, but what did they say? If they just said at this time we can accommodate you, that don't equate to you saying the words they told me I'm not a big enough artist or celeb. To me, don't make sense because I feel like they like no tea, no shade. They had Chloe Bailey on there, who did great, by the way. However, I don't think she is a huge celebrity. She's a new celebrity. We do know of her now, but I do feel like they try to curate what would be a enjoyable event. And if they do have their pick of any artist, maybe at that point in time they just did not have room for you. But I'm like, again, what song he gonna sing? And again, when you reach out to a platform and they say, you know what, no, we don't, no. This to me, I don't think airing out someone saying, no, we don't want you on our platform. No, right now we can't accommodate you. Cool. Keep moving and doing other things. When you try to shade an organization and you use words that they did not use to make it seem like they shaded you, it make you look dumb. Because if you're not even saying they use those words verbatim, if you're even saying that's what they pay, what did they say? What did they say? And yeah, I think some stuff we've seen of him, some performances or whatever, he did not sound the best. And you can't not sound the best during your own concerts and then ask to go on a tiny desk. And usually people on tiny desks can sing their ass off. I mean, can sing their ass off. They can recreate their song. They change up the composition or whatever. And it's a whole, when Juvenile, they had Juvenile with E40 on there. They had Maxwell. I know Tank was on there. So they've had many artists. You know, Usher did great. Come on now. It was all a lie. Where's she at? Let me find her.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Because what did they say? Okay, what did they say? So I don't know. Am I waiting for a live concert? No, I'm not at all. But I also don't like it when people try to make it seem like, well, they shaded me and told me I ain't shit. And that ain't what they said. You know, and even when Life, let me see if I can find it. Even when Life said, I think is it called Lip Service? I think it's called Lip Service. Yep, it is. Hold on.
Did Tiny Desk call you and say, let's do this? Because it's time. Because I think after they had a chance to see you do Unplugged, they should be like, we fucked up.
Yeah.
They hit my PR and they was just, and again, this is some human shit again. Oh, we didn't exactly say that. We said that, but we didn't say that. And we didn't think that he should have put us on his social media.
Well, y'all shouldn't have said what y'all said. Meanwhile, you sound amazing still.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Anywhere I go, even him saying they said that ain't what they said. That ain't what they said. That ain't what they said, sir. That ain't what they said, sir. Okay? Again, he was upset because they said no. And that's fine. That's fine. Be upset, sir. But again, I think people's point was you said that they said you weren't a big enough artist. So come and find out that ain't what they said, sir. So stop lying, sir. Okay? Anyway. It be getting on my nerves. I want to quickly touch on the Tia stuff. Look, I have seen people, and look, I just want people to stop trying to find a villain. Tia has her new show, which is great, by the way. Okay. And on a preview of the first episode, a clip had went out of Tia saying how she and Tamara were not in a space where they were close. And people then made it about what she said they beefing and it ain't that. And when she then tried to clarify on interview that she meant they weren't close in distance as far as locations, she lying. And when you watch the show, on the show, the full clip is her saying, one, we're not as close. And she also mentioned how they don't live near each other. Okay, so she literally said it on the show. That's part one. Part two, folks were bringing up how Tamara said that she did not find out about Tia's show because Tia did not tell her. She found out, as it was announced. And then folks like, oh my God, why would she not tell Tamara? And I'm like, what? So she was on the interview, whatever, and the person asked her, yeah, so Tamara said that, you didn't tell her. And she said, well, she's like, look, we live different lives, whatever, I don't tell my siblings everything. The guy didn't say, well, I do. Well, that's you. That's you. It aggravates me that people, and it's Black content creators as well, who are trying to make Tia or Tamara the villain. And I feel like it is okay if when you are in your 40s and for the first time you are alone, you're single, whatever, that you just are not close buddy with your sister. I feel like nobody probably understands how it feels to always be be attached to someone and you're no longer attached. And you want to feel how that feels, and people want you to be the villain. It aggravates me to holy heaven to see people making her out to be a negative, mean person. And I'm like, that's not what it is. And even when they talk about how much she discussed Corey, she was with Corey for 20 years. She met that man at 20. That man was her first husband. The fathers were children. Her first. She's only had sex with one man that we know of. You know what I'm saying? And she's showing y'all her process of having her whole life change. And you motherfuckers is up here making her out to be a villain or like she's nagging. That's stupid to me. And if you were close with your sister as teenagers, when y'all had no cares in the world and y'all were hip to hip, and now she's married to a white man who some folks say is MAGA, okay? And she has 2 kids and they live in Napa Valley, whatever, and you are also going through a divorce and things are just, you may not be that close. I do not call my siblings and tell them everything that I'm doing. If they not at all. When I gotta raise I don't tell. No. For what? For what? And if Tamara found out because it was announced that she had that she was filming the show, so what? So what? Did she tell Tia every time she book a movie? I'm sure she does. Why? Because Tamara has life for. So it aggravates me seeing people making Tia a villain for trying to just walk through her truth of being a 40 plus year old woman who was now divorced with 2 kids, trying to find her footing in life without having bloggers and messy ass reporters asking her messy ass questions about her telling Tamara something. I'm like, for what? I don't have to call my sister and say, my sister has gotten plenty of promotions. And she don't tell me. You wanna know why? Because it doesn't matter to me. I'm proud of her for sure. But I don't feel like if my sister got a promotion, so what? Girl, you working. You have a job. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. And that don't mean there's no issue. My brother has probably got promotions. I don't know. But we don't have to. I do not have to call and check in with my siblings every time something in my life changed. However, when I do talk to them, if something happened, I will mention them. But I'm not saying, "Oh, girl, guess what?" No. And that's okay. Stop trying to, because when Ray J said Brandy and him ain't close no more like they used to be, y'all didn't try to make them one of them the villain. No, well, I get it. Well, maybe siblings are not always tight, close forever. And it don't mean they don't. If you think Tia and Tamera don't love each other, you're stupid. And at some point, and that be the problem. Some people are so codependent upon other people, you don't understand someone trying to do it alone. Tia's point was, my whole life I had someone beside me. I've never had my own life. And for the first time, I'm my own person. Let me be that way, bitch. I had a twin. I then had a husband. Tia and Tamera was born together, worked together in movies and TV shows for years. For years. They kept doing stuff together. And because we were used to seeing them as twins, you think, oh, they're supposed to be buddy, best friends forever. You and us never part. And that just isn't what it is. And it's okay. It's okay. Well, yeah, Ray J is the villain. You know, Ray J ain't a villain. Ray J is just ratchet. And I think Brandy is just, they live two separate lives. Because at first, when Brandy was first on Love and Hip Hop, Brandy was around, you know what I'm saying? They live two separate lives. And that's okay. That is okay. There are probably many siblings who are not that. Is Janet close with Reby or Jermaine or any of the who Janet and close? You know what I'm saying? I feel like let's not do that. I want people to stop trying to make Tia a villain because she has a different life now. And I've seen people say, oh, it's because Tia is unhappy and divorced and Tamera is happily. I say, bitch, what? I just need y'all to stop it. Okay, I need y'all to stop it. If you're not close with your own family and your own life, why would Tia have to tell Tamera all her secrets? Or her whatevers? If Tamera found out because it was announced, hey, Tia got a show. If you recall, the show was announced before it was whatever. You know, before it aired. She didn't find out on when it aired. She found out when it was announced that she got a show. The fuck? So I need y'all to leave Tia alone. Okay, let's stop trying to perpetuate making Black women feel less supported than they are. Okay. Let's get into the child Tasha and Mel. Now, look, y'all know Tasha K is a difficult being to support because of some of her bullshit ways. Okay, you can respect her, you can respect the level of support she has on her platform, sure. But sometimes Tasha be on some bullshit, and this is one of those times. Now I have been avoiding like the plague most of the Love and Marriage Huntsville stuff. I'm waiting for the show to come back in November. All the extraness I don't feel like doing. It's too, I don't feel like having to drag people daily for clicks and views. And if that mean my channel will stay as it is, that's fine by me. But I don't try, it'd be too much. Now, Mel and Martell have been back and forth in court. You know, Martell have been trying to say, and also because I feel like when you are perpetuating and repeating things that Martell has started, that is helping Martell basically harass Mel. And I don't feel like doing any of that. Okay. Martell is saying things as if Mel is dating some married man. He was implying that Mel was like messing with her. Mel's security guard is who Martell is alleging that she's messing around with. Okay. And Tasha, I'm pretty sure Tasha got her stuff from Coleslaw and or Martell, allegedly. So she made a post saying that Mel is creeping with a married man. She called Mel a sister wife and saying that Mel has to explain messing with and dealing with a married man. Now, I don't know Mel. Personally, I do not. I do not know her at all. I do feel like, based on what Mel went through and how her life changed because her husband cheated on her and broke up the family, I cannot see Mel fucking with a married man. That don't even make no sense. Okay. Now, Mel had posted, that's her security. So Mel had posted, a post, and she showed us her security, saying this is about to be a long, hilarious week because they're filming the reunion this week. They're all in Cali filming the reunion. Okay, so Mel saying this is about to be a funny week is because she has to film with the people. Okay, and anybody who takes Martell seriously, to me, okay, you're delusional, But because she posted this man right here, because she then showed, she took a snippet, a quick snap of Mel from her live, where she's seemingly putting her products on him. I'm over it. I feel like, and that's why, child, I don't like spreading misinformation for clicks and views. It's one thing if something is actually news and okay, this is actually happening, but even suggesting that, oh, Mel is around here dating and messing around with a married man. Okay, Natasha put up on her page, I know damn well Mel called her Melody Holt, which is disrespectful, whatever. Ain't laying up with another woman's husband, because that man is very much married. Mel, you want to talk about it, or should I drop what I have? Because I hope Miss Sister Wife victim ain't doing what she cried about to the world to another married woman. Okay, and again, to me, this is Tasha and other bloggers doing what they do. It's clickbait. If somebody says she fucking a married man, okay, let's discuss it because folks want to be messy. I can't be messy like that. It ain't worth it to me. Okay. And again, this in true fashion, I don't see Mel fucking a married man. I don't. Now look, if that man is separated, going through a divorce, that's different. I can't see her actively being with a person who she knows is married, has a wife, who he's a married man, versus she may be messing with a dude who is legally married, going through a divorce, and is out of that marriage. That's two separate things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I show lots of restraint because I have to, child. Be trying to protect. I like to protect my energy, and I can't be messy to be nasty. That's not in my nature. But if I have to read a bitch, I will. But it has to have some substance behind it. Now, if Mel was really messing with a married man, creeping with a married man, that's different. But I can't see her doing that because of what she's still going through. Mel had also been on a social media cleanse. She had not been posting at all. She just kind of came back on social media, and she came back because why they're filming the reunion. I'm pretty sure Mel gonna cuss somebody out soon. Now, when Mel goes to pull out her red phone and she has receipts, I'll listen. and we will discuss. But anyone coming and saying Mel is fucking a married man, I don't believe that. Based on her, how she's come off all these years, based on her own life circumstances, based on her being a mom to 4 children, it don't make sense to me. It don't make no sense to right. And when Mel was dating somebody, she never, all we saw one time was a man's arm. And that was maybe last year. It was after the divorce. Mel never showed that shit. So if Mel was really fucking the bodyguard, she would never post him on her. She would never do that. Ever. So again, what I've heard it, I've seen it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Okay, but I'm pretty sure Mel gonna cuss. Mel gonna cuss Tasha ass out and stuff. Now, folk kept on saying, "Oh, it wasn't true. It was in court." Tasha then posted a court order talking about how nothing was proven in court that Mel wasn't sleeping with a married man. Mel had the case continued. No one can go to court about fucking a married man. That's not what. What do you mean? Now, it was already posted about Martell trying to take Mel to court, and the judge like dismissing the stuff or whatever. So I just don't, and I don't care enough. I don't, and I look. I am not a YouTuber who likes causing discourse and spreading misinformation for clicks and views. Not at all. So I saw folk running with the shit, and I'm not gonna run with it. Not today, not ever. I want to now get to, because I'm gonna end on Diddy, because Diddy is some bullshit or whatever. Oh, Chris Brown. What was I gonna do about Chris Brown? Oh, y'all know Chris Brown. Well, maybe y'all do, maybe y'all don't. Chris Brown was having, I think, shows over there in Africa, I think it was. South Africa, whatever. And people were saying, hey, we don't want him here. We don't want him here. Get him out of here. No. It was a petition for people to stop him performing in South Africa because of his past, because of his domestic abuse past. They don't want him around him. Okay. And so they were trying to get the signatures or whatever. One, they said Chris, comment is saying, can't wait to come. Okay, been an asshole. They also showed him putting up this, how he's stepping on shit with the whole, African flag child. Chris Brown here being messy. I am a firm believer in, I don't want to go anywhere where I'm going to offend the people there. I don't want to go anywhere that I'm not wanted. Now, if Chris is sold out 18,700, and if all the tickets are sold out, I guess he's gonna go there. But I feel like there's a different way to respond to people who don't like you. And I don't know. Okay. But as he said, I can't wait to come, which means I'm going to be there. Come hook or crook. So Chris said, kiss my grits. I'm going to be there anyway. I think they said he has sold like 90,000 tickets. And I said, 90,000? Okay. So Chris, child, he round there. I forgot, y'all. Serena is on the Essence cover. Serena out here looking good, y'all. I know I seen on TikTok she had a little surgery on her neck. She had a cyst on her neck and had to have it drained and removed. So I'm happy she's doing better now, whatever. But she is on the cover of Essence. Y'all, why she in Monica shoes? Remember Monica shoes? Monica shoes was what a song she did. I don't know, but them big ass white shoes. But Serena around here, and being editorial and stuff. Okay, and we love it. So congrats to her for getting the cover of Essence. She looks great. Just amazing. And part of me wondered that she had all this hair because she was covering the cyst on her neck that had grew and she had that removed. Because could that possibly be why, you know, it's only on one side? She has the long hair and stuff, but she looks great. You know, when Serena does it right, she does it right. But once she gets it wrong, child, she gets it wrong. But yeah, congrats to Serena around here. Also, we want to send, you know, prayers and all that stuff to Ananda. Yeah, Ananda was the MTV host on MTV BT Teen Summit or whatever. Ananda was a great popular broadcasting MTV VJ back in the day. Now she came out back, I think, in 2020, and she stated then how she was diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer, and we kind of did not hear nothing else about it. Well, just came out recently, and it has now progressed to stage 4, which is sad. You know what I'm saying? The hard part about this is she had made the decision to not fight the cancer how most folks do. Again, she was diagnosed in 2020, and she said she felt like she could fight it without having surgery to remove her breast or chemo. Again, I think she was diagnosed at the time with stage 3 breast cancer, and she decided to not have her breast removed. She did not have chemo. But now it has grown to stage 4. And it says, so when the time came for her to possibly get a double mastectomy, meaning both her breasts would be removed, she refused. She said she thought she could fight it without going to the traditional way because her body was intelligent. My plan was at first was to get out excessive toxins in my body. I felt like my body is intelligent. I know that to be true. Our bodies are brilliantly made. I decided to keep my tumor and try to work it out of my body a different way. I'm looking back on that. I go, you know what? Maybe I should have. Now, everyone has a right to do what they want to do. Yeah, she kept avoiding mammograms. And so even once she found out she had it, she still did not do what the doctor suggested. And sometimes people don't want to do what the doctor suggests. And that's your choice. I do feel like for me, if they tell me, hey, this is what's going on, and if you have your breast removed, you have whatever better chance to beat this, I'm not keeping my titties. Because for me, I feel like to keep my titties and die quicker than I have to doesn't make sense because I'm more than my titties. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like every person has a right to make their own decision. It's just hard that she felt like, oh, I can beat this on my own without any medical help. And now that she's at stage 4, she's thinking, well, damn it, maybe I should have done that so that way I would not be here. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we're gonna pray for her and wish that the best outcome happens in general, okay? But ladies and men, get checked, okay? Get checked, your boobies, your vaginas, your butts, everything, okay? Whatever it is, get it checked because you never know. Safaree and well, I'll do Diddy. I'm gonna say them for last. Okay, Safaree. No, where Diddy at? A couple. It's like one or two Diddy things, and then I'll do them people. Diddy legal team wants the feds to reveal the victims' names, saying it is imperative for his defense for him to know who they are so he can defend himself against his accusers. Now, on one side, I always have felt like if you are going to accuse someone of doing things, that I do feel like a person has a right to face their accusers. However, in hindsight as well, people feel like this could be intimidation, okay? Because who wants to be outed as someone saying Diddy did this to me? At this point, any victim of Diddy's alleged crimes would be supported. So I think now is a time where you don't have to be afraid as much because you really do have the world on your side. So the judge will have to rule if they will have to release the names of who these people are who are suing him, so that he can defend himself. Child, Jesus may fix it. I don't know. There was a new lawsuit, like 6 new accusers. I think like one was a dude, and whatnot. I think I saved it because I was like, what? Now his Diddy folks said, child, they want some money. Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted anyone, adult or minor, male or female, boppy blue. In court, the truth will reveal that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted anyone, adult or minor, man or woman. Look, at this point, they saying Diddy did it. He did what? He did everything. I put on my thing, I said, at this point, nobody needs, there needs to be no new Diddy lawsuits, because at this point in time, it's just one on top of the other. It's one on top of the other. So every time there's a new lawsuit, I just feel like, child, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Nothing surprises me. It's always the same thing. Look, Combs met him at a Hampton event, okay, and he asked the dude to suck a nigga dick or something. Okay. Each victim is saying like he took it. Okay. And I'm no longer like this person, like, oh, I was paralyzed, couldn't move, whatever, and he took it from me, and I no longer wish to read the details because it's team too much. So I'm like, at this point, it's just always the same thing. He took it. Okay, I was being forced. He forced me, and bloppy bloop, bloopy bloopy blop. Okay, case of Spanish from 95 to 2021. At this point, all of the Diddy shit is just one thing on top of the other, on top of the other. Okay, now I've seen a post saying the baby oil had been tested and that the baby oil was laced with GHB. I did not find that came from the feds. I had seen that from the lawsuit from one of the accusers. And I'm not saying that does not mean it's true, but I do feel like when you see headlines that say, I'm going to be the thing, when you see headlines that say, oh, court documents, say this, we have to be sure, well, which court documents? Because if the person suing me says, well, I think I was drugged because I think the lotion has stuff in it, that's an accusation of you thinking this is what happened. But seeing the actual Fed transcripts, that wasn't in the Fed transcripts. that was in the lawsuit from one of the victims who was accusing him of that. Okay, so again, you'll see where it says stuff like court documents, will state this and I'm not defending Diddy at all. I'm not saying he did not do. Okay, I'm just saying that information came from one of the lawsuits. It did not come from his case with the feds. That's all I'm trying to make sure that I clarify, so that that way no one is confused on where the info came from. Okay. Like a lawsuit against the disgraced star which accused the Combs of assault also details claims he laced lotion or similar body oils with GHB, commonly known as date rape drug. Okay. The lawsuit from the 6 people that was filed in New York on Monday. Child, when these blogs have ads, don't be having cockroach. That's so nasty. Anyway, but again, that came from the lawsuits of the person. I don't know that the feds have tested the lotion or the body oil to say that. Now, it can very well be true that once it's tested, the feds will then say this. But remember, there is a gag order over Diddy's federal case that the prosecution and the defense cannot leak any information to the news, to the media, whatever. So if this was about his federal case, we wouldn't even know because they can't release any of that stuff until the trial starts, and that don't happen until May of next year. So anything y'all hear about Diddy has nothing to do with his federal case. That's all from stuff that the folks suing him is saying in the lawsuit. So while I'm not defending Diddy at all, I'm also trying to be sure that we are not muddying the waters with stuff that is in fact to make people look at him as more of a monster than he already is. So you just have to kind of be clear on that. So again, blogs and some YouTubers is running with Diddy, proof that that's not true. It ain't true at all. Okay, again, lawsuit against the disgraced star, which accuses Combs of stuff. Detailed claims he laced the lotions and stuff. A claim. Just saying. There's already enough misinformation. We don't want to add to it. I'm just saying. Anyway, but I think that's most of the Diddy news or whatever, and we're gonna be done. Now I want to get to, because when I first put up my thumbnail, where it's at, and I had Safaree and Eric on the side, it's because it wasn't much from them. Okay, because initially the only stuff about Erica and Safaree was Safaree trying to take Erica back to courts. And it was for child support. How he filed a motion having to have his child support lowered because he's no longer making the amount of money he was making on Love and Hip Hop. Initially, he was making $61,000 per month, where Eric was making $41,000 per month. He said, but now, because he's no longer full-time on the show, he's not making that amount of money anymore that he was making 2 years ago. So I think he was paying like maybe $4,000 something. It was less than $5,000 a month in child support. He was asking for it to be lower because, again, I'm not making as much as I was. I can't afford that, blah, blah, blah. So that was where my first conversation came from. He was also saying how he said at the time, the petitioner was the main talent for Love Hip Hop. He's not anymore. He also says that for nearly 6 months, Erica's made public posts on her social media platform about him, referring to him as a deadbeat father, attacking his parenting skills without any reason. So that Erica's created, she's created confusion regarding Safaree's efforts to secure new employment by harassing his co-stars or co-workers via phone call, saying she's been, a little bit crazy, deranged or whatever. So that was what was happening again, like a day or two ago. Child, now Erica had replied. Let me be sure to be fair, because Erica replied because he was saying how he had a kid a lot and blah blah blah. And Erica then was like, "That ain't true. Why you lying?" She put, where's it at, child? No, ain't. Where's it at? She had put right here. She put up a calendar for this year, allegedly. Okay. And she said yellow is the days I had the kids, and then orange is when he had them. So she was like, for 2024, from January to October, he had the kids 16 times. So she showed none in January or February. It looked like for a couple days in March, a couple days in April, a couple days in May, and a couple in July. Okay. And then she was like, mom is yellow, dad is orange. And I've been trying to detect child support from your, detect child support from your mama when that's they get from you, girl. Lord, proofread, girl. When I guess that's all they get from you, since he skips out on birthdays and Christmases by choice, and you only see your kids 16 times this whole year so far. Here my head, but yet you act like you this big money man for the gram, and all you have to do is pack your kids up at school. You don't ever have to make contact with me. My square one, I say these are my kids. I say it with my chest for a million reasons. So she was saying that how he on bullshit, blah blah blah. Well, today Safaree said, "Well, checkmate." Now Safaree went. Now I was minding my business, and I saw a clip from Live Bites. Safaree did like a 30-minute YouTube video accusing Erica child of all kind of shit. Now let me share my screen because I wanted to be sure y'all could, hear it. So to see the full thing, go to Safaree's YouTube. Okay, we're gonna have a little clip right here. So that's Safaree's house. That's him without a shirt on. That's the two kids walking around, and that's Erica. So he's on the phone with the police, he says. You see her walking around, knocking on doors. So this is the video. I said, that's the heartbeat.
Putting myself first because I'm
now I sped it up a little bit, but listen, y'all.
Either gonna end up in jail or worse because I'm dealing with someone whose anger management is just non-existent.
Now I'm not saying Safaree isn't also an immature person or whatever. What I am saying is there's a difference between him being a corny person on camera and in real life. Erica is this mean, aggressive, angry person. And to me, I do wonder why did she come and flip out? This is a one-sided thing. But I still feel like even when I'm pissed, I can't see myself being aggressively violent around my children. I can't see myself, unless I'm in defense of my children, unless I'm being ass for my kids, I can't see, and I say this from a place of having, like, my mom divorced my bio father when I was, again, first grade or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So Ronnie wasn't always a good person. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact at least one time, child, my mom had to just go. What is saying? So I'm speaking from the experience of a child whose parents were at odds because Ronnie was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Back then. So I don't want anyone saying, well, you don't know because you ain't got kids. I was a kid and I also have my own opinion. I cannot see myself being violent towards my ex-husband, towards my baby father, in front of my children. Is my point.
When you have children with somebody who, at the end of the day, it shouldn't even have happened, because I should have just noticed certain things when it came to parenting. You know, when you're with someone for 3 years and they have a child, and you probably saw the child 3 to 4 times because the child was put off to go live with somebody else.
Now he's talking about Erica's oldest son, who, as far as we knew, lived with Erica's mama. And so him saying, you know, we were together for 3 years. And in those 3 years, her son wasn't even around us. Now, some folk can say, why bring her son into it? I do feel like folk thought in the beginning, one, Erica, you see how goofy he is. Why did you with him? And folks saying, was sorry, you saw she wasn't in her oldest son's life. You know what I'm saying? There were red flags for both of them in the beginning.
But when you aren't with somebody and it doesn't work out, and the two of you are just like in a weird space and everything is a fight, especially in front of the kids, like, I'm not gonna subject myself to that. My kids have never, ever seen me upset. My kids have never heard me yell.
So, again, you see the little part at the bottom. It's in the kids are in the car. That's Erica supposedly getting in the car, fussing.
You're dead to me. Yeah, you are too. You've been dead. You've been dead. I need you. No. Before I need you. Remember that. Nice flow, Linda. Yeah, go ahead. You too, bitch. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because your other 2 kids are going to be miserable just like you. Oh, fuck all of y'all. Go ahead. Jerk off. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. All because of you. All because of you. All because of you.
I don't argue.
And again, we are only seeing what he's showing us. However, we also can't avoid or ignore what he's saying is happening just because he's the guy. You know what I'm saying? And that's the hard part about both individuals can be sub-individuals. However, maybe Erica will play stuff too and show him being crazy in front of the kids too. This is my thing. Erica and Safaree fussing with each other one-on-one, I don't care. Them two fussing one-on-one, I don't care. Because y'all are 2 adults. So if she has evidence of Safaree fussing at her, but the kids ain't around, then I don't care about that. But seeing her act this way in front of her children, to me, is crazy. That doesn't mean that when she's not pissed off or flat at the end that she isn't a great mom. However, it's still horrible that even in her times of frustration, aggravation, pissed offity at Safaree, she don't think, well, let me not act a fucking fool for my kids. You know what I'm saying? To me, as a parent, because I'm sure there are plenty of times when my mama wants to crack Ronnie upside his head, but I never saw my mom fly off the handle, even in the dumbest with my bio father. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point you want to protect your children.
That's just not in me. It's just done off of spite and being malicious intent on the other end. Me, I don't move like that. I don't live like that. You know, when people look at me, I don't look like I'm carrying stress. I don't look like I'm losing weight. I don't look like I'm just harboring so much hate inside me that it physically begins to show. I was filming Love and Hip Hop, Miami, and I had my kids here. calling, oh, where the kids at? What they do? Oh, you better not be filming with the kids. Oh. First of all, I've never filmed with the kids.
So again, he was live for like, not live. It was like a 30-minute video. I took some notes. Now, they're in court now. And he said, again, he said, he didn't say on here, but let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Because I wonder how many views the video has now. Because that was earlier. Let me go to it, child. Let me go to it. What is it? Oh, it now has 40. It has almost 50,000 views now. And again, it says, you know, Safaree story time, the truth about being a deadbeat, my personal review. So this is what he had earlier. When I watched, I think it had maybe 1,000 views today. He had just posted it. Okay, but it's up. Child, and switch the screen. Hold on. Okay. Wait, where is it? I'm so dumb. It's right here. So you know, that's the thing right there. So they are currently in court to get things handled. Again, here where he made sure to do his words and this and that and that and this, I do feel like he was like, not today, babe. Not today. But he did say, again, after being with her, he was then able to talk to her son. Her son is 16 years old. And she asked the son, well, why didn't you ever live with your mom? And he said, the 16-year-old son said, if I had to live with my mama, I would kill myself. I said, well, goddamn. Okay. He also brought up how, again, when he got together, he was asking her why the son don't live with her. He said at that point in time, she kept making up excuses. He wished she would have paid more attention in the beginning because he would have saw red flags. He said how the reason he stayed with her because he said, I thought I can make her happy and less angry than she was in life before, but that ain't work. He said she tries to micromanage me or whatever. That while he feels he's a great parent, because if he was not a great parent, she would not allow him to take the kids to Jamaica with him. He said, so she knows it's not that I'm a bad father. He said, however, she won't let me have them as often because she tries to micromanage me and be a part of what's going on, and I don't allow her to do that. So that's why he does not see them as much. He said he told her that he would never, ever come to her house again because of how she reacts. He said, I don't want to go to her house and then I get arrested or whatever, or something happens and I get in trouble. He said, so for that reason, I told her I would never, ever go to her house again, even to get my kids. He said, if I can't get my kids from a neutral location, meet her something, like I'm not going to her house. And sometimes she would just want me to come over there and I'm not coming over there. He said, so if we can't meet anywhere mutually, I don't get my kids. And that's why he says in court, he said court is not just for child support, it's also for him to get, like, I guess, structured visitation. So that way he doesn't have to, I guess, be on her time. I'm not sure. He brings up how Erica was sending naked photos. He said Erica was sending naked photos of him to his mom and his sister. Because at that point in time, him and her were still messing around. So while he's sleeping, she would take photographs of him, like in the bed or whatever. And she would send those photos to his mom and his sister. Like, see, he wants y'all to think I'm a bad person, why you still fucking me? I was like, now why would you send a lady? Why would you do that? That's crazy. He also brought up how she will stalk his mama, the sister, women he may have been dealing with, again, since they've been divorced, how she was harassing people or whatever, and how he feel like she has, because she's the woman, people believe her. And so he had been quiet all this time. He said if he's tired of being quiet or whatever, he's tired of the bullshit or whatever, he wants to speak the truth. Now, again, it was a long video. I want to show y'all because it was, let's see, Erica. So he posted this. This is all the stuff he posted in this thing about Erica. That's Erica getting a ladder to climb Safaree's gate. I said, now, bitch, and flip-flops. Now, I mean, did he kidnap the kid? Now, if he kidnapped your kids, I get that. Okay? But again, the footage shows her jumping his gate and then at his door trying to get in. Now, again, there is no audio, so we do not know what she's saying besides Safaree open the door. This was allegedly at like 5 o'clock in the morning and stuff. We don't know the context of why she jumped the fence, of why she in the flip-flops and stuff. We don't know. Again, I said maybe he took the kid. I don't know. And then this is the footage. This is from May. Okay. In May, where is it? I wish it was audio. Now this is either May 6th of 2024 or June 5th of 2024. And it's her. He said he's on the phone with the police. You see both kids is right there. But again, we also know that sometimes people will antagonize you and not show what led up to you being upset. I don't. Okay, we can only see what we see, but again, we don't know what led up to this. We don't know what he did to piss her off. We don't know why he got nothing. Okay, what we do know is the two kids are present. And in my opinion, if he on the phone, take your kids and leave. Like, I'm not even finna argue with you in front of my kids. I'm gonna take my kids and leave, and I will beat your ass later if need be. But this is what he showed of her being the aggressor at this point in time. Her blocking the door. Her following him around the house. Again, the kids is right there, you know, and stuff. And this is boom. My point is, even if he provoked her, the reason she's wrong is because in this moment, the kids is right there, and she is being the person being violent towards him. And get the kids out of there. So again, she's still following him around. He's on the phone allegedly. The kids still like, what we supposed to do? Mommy, daddy, what's going on? Okay. Now at some point you will see her like start knocking stuff off the table. And again, he's walking around. If you look in the corner by the table, down on the table, that's a nice table. It's a nice table, you know. But you'll see the daughter walk in the frame first. I think the daughter walking the frame first. He on the phone. So there go the daughter. And then you will see Erica walk up from the side and starts knocking shit off the table. And if you pay attention, y'all, because as she knocks stuff off the table and then walks around, she's holding the kids' book bags. The book bag knocked the daughter in the head. Ma'am, you so concerned with knocking shit over, you hit your child in the head with the book bag. Foolishness. Then said, come on, God, come on, kids, let's go. Child, kids is in pajamas with no shoes on. Now this is the front of the house. She knocking shit over the front of the house. She knocks over the statues, which then shatters and breaks. Kids walking over the shit barefoot. The babies cut their foot. The babies can cut their feet. I said, man. And again, I'm gonna say it, and I don't care. I'm not saying that man did not provoke her. I'm not saying that whatever happened before this, I'm not saying, because we can't hear what's being said or whatever. All I'm saying is, when my kids is around, I'm not finna fuck with you. If you in the other room talking on the phone, I'm not taking my time knocking shit over with my kids right here. That stuff I'll do if it's just me and you. If it was just him and her there, and the kids was not there, and she was acting, I would say, man, look, what are you saying? What are you doing? Because to me, there's a difference in two adults arguing who are grown, and he an asshole and she an asshole, whatever, and you piss and you, because y'all know, I've tossed shit out the windows. I ran over stuff. Okay. But that was when me and dude was fussing, and it's just me and him arguing. I'm pissed. So I fully understand you being pissed that this nigga didn't piss you off and set you off and taunted you and made you mad. And you like, okay, I was also in my 20s. Now 42. And you pissed and you knocking shit over. I've knocked shit over plenty of times in my earlier years. However, I've never done that in front of my dude's children. I would never do that in front of the DJ or my god kids. You know what I'm saying? I would never do that. I would never do that in front of my dude's kids. I would not. I can't. Because my thought process is always the kids seeing it. And to me, the kids right here, and she child knocking shit over, hitting the baby. I said, wait a minute. I said, did she hit the baby in the head? I said the damn book bags hit the baby in the head. I said, no, Jesus. And then once she walked out the house, did not even, child, let me grab my kids' hands. No, she went out front, knocked over some more shit that broke over, and then let the kids walk barefoot to her car in their pajamas because mama's crazy. Now, that don't mean Safaree ain't did something at some point to piss her off. That don't mean Safaree's perfect. That does not mean that she's not reacting to him, but there's a difference in you reacting to what someone did to you solo dolo, and you reacting to what someone did to you in front of your children. Because there's nothing that you can say to me when my kids are right here that would have, because kids see that shit and they then think it's normal. The fact that the kids are not crying or upset, they're just walking around regular because they're used to seeing that shit. That's regular for them. I'm not climbing ladders, bitch, to get in your house. Again, unless he took the kids from her, unless he kidnapped the kid, and if he did, call the police. Call the police. Police. Do that. But there's never a time I'm gonna get a ladder, climb the wall, and the crazy part is she looks distraught, a bit insane here, looking in and banging on the door. Since Safaree, now I'm like, again, it looks like it's nighttime. It's nighttime. The kids should be asleep. Now, maybe it's his week with the kids and she calling him and he ain't answering and she pissed because you want to answer the phone. But ma'am, and I'm gonna say this and I mean it. Can we say this with Melody? If while the parent is the parent's time, if you keep calling me and I know you don't want shit, I don't have to keep answering your call, but it also don't mean you to come climb my wall and look at my door. No, he clipped together different, he's showing different times of her doing shit. He's showing the one time of her climbing the wall. And then this is the time she came in the daytime, child, and was in the house. Because she's in two different outfits. So these are two different occasions. The wall situation is one occasion, because her hair is different as well. That's one occasion of her climbing the wall with a ladder. And she's lucky she didn't fall, child. Because that it don't look sturdy. I don't think she locked it. Don't think she locked it. The question is, if she used the ladder, how did she get out? Who helped her over the wall to get back out? So again, it's two different times. This is nighttime of her coming over there on the door to get in. But again, no tea or shade of it all. Erica, this isn't a good look. And it not being a good look, this again does not mean that Safaree is an innocent victim bystander and ain't never did shit. It just means him saying she be on some bullshit is true. Him saying she is violent is true. Him saying in front of our kids she's aggressive and violent towards me is true. Him saying she won't leave me alone is true. If he say in front of my kids, I'm trying to not have this interaction with her at pick up or drop off. So I don't want to go to her house. If I can't get my kids, I'm not going to her house and she can't come to mine. But seeing her again, child, clear that table and knock the shit off with her daughter. Right? What if it played the daughter? I don't know. The book bag did almost knocked the daughter over. And again, then leaving with the kids no shoes, and that's it. So again, we don't see. Now the Get Your Gotcha was before Safaree put up his 30-minute I'm not a deadbeat baby daddy video. Hours before that, Erica was on her stories. And because I like doing things for y'all,
I mentions this.
I have it all, okay? Erica in her stories was talking. Now, this is why I feel like Erica knew he had that footage. Something lets me know that she was trying to get ahead of what he was going to post. And this is the thing. To me, like we said before, she probably is responding to something he did. However, the times we seen Mel and Martell fighting, the kids was never there. The kids, the time where Martell showed Mel coming after him, the kids was gone somewhere else. That's why I said you can be pissed at someone poking you, but usually the mama don't want the kids seeing that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm not even saying, again, I'm pretty sure as far as it was on some bullshit or whatever, okay? However, at the same time, Erica still did as wrong. Because what we see her doing is her doing that and acting that way in front of her children. Had that been her acting like that without the kids there, that's for sure people, whatever. Back and forth in it. You know what I'm saying? You can't back and forth it in front of your children. But this is what she said in her stories.
Morning, I've come across a few comments stating, I don't feel sorry for her. she chose him. Why would you feel sorry for me? Since I've gotten on the scene in my late teens, I've been able to make a name for myself, and it's not because of who I dated or any type of affiliation.
That's not true. Has Erica Mena created a lane for herself? She has. However, it was attached to her being on Love and Hip Hop, Fuck My Rich. It was about her. The reason she was on the show was because her baby daddy was a dude from Terror Squad. Okay. She then was fucking around with Sin. Okay. I think eventually she booked a name because then she was Love and Hip Hop Erica Mena. But I still feel like for a long time, her storylines was her and who she was fucking around with.
It's because of me, whether I've made mistakes.
The same way Safaree storyline is him and Nicki Minaj.
Mistakes, not knowing any better at the time, or whether I've accomplished things. Like, everything that is under Erica Mena came from me. Literally from me. And I gotta say, I've come a long way.
If you say so.
Like, music videos, like that era, you know, reality TV, now I'm doing movies. Like, I've been able to do the damn thing.
And congrats, because again, she be on Tubi or whatever. So I do want to say for her, she has come a long way from being, you know, doing the videos or whatever, to her being an actual person doing stuff outside of videos. Okay, so I don't want to knock her because she's making money elsewhere. So yes, I want to make sure that is acknowledged. Okay, I'm not a hater.
And I'm about to have my own show. That all came from me. Don't feel sorry for me. I've been doing very well. No need to feel sorry for me. Now, if you want to feel the embarrassment that I might be feeling because I'm a human, and if you're human, I'm sure, you know, you can kind of understand where I'm going with that, then yeah, that's one thing. You know, I'm human. There's moments where we are embarrassed. If anything, be embarrassed with me, because shit. Look what I've been dealing with. And there's so much that honestly the world doesn't even know.
And again, this was on her stories about 11 hours ago. So this could also be what Safaree was replying to a little bit. So the stuff she's saying, she said it before this video that he put out.
But anyway, back to the comment. I chose him. Do y'all forget? I was chased for 3 years. And I wasn't budging.
I mean, you budged. You budged. You're married. You got pregnant twice. Like, when someone says you picked him, it still means if a crackhead chases me, they will keep chasing. I will never accept defeat of a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like if someone chased you 3 years, eventually you did pick them because you accepted, you said, okay, cool, I thank you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Him chasing you 3 years, which is a child, him being a stalker.
Like, mofo had to go through my friends and my family just to get me to reply in a text, let alone give him any type of chance. And then when I did, so then the chance was finally given. And behind closed doors, when I finally started to get this chance, this individual was actually doing this whole PR rant, claiming he wanted to be married and have kids. So I was seeing the outside actions he was projecting, and then I was engaging in the chance I was giving, and boy, did he come hard. So it kind of matched, you know, and I was like, you know what? Anywho, the chance was given, and life took its course. Before you knew it, he was popping the question. And
meaning you chose him, because if someone asks you to marry them, you have to choose either yes or no. You know, if he did not have your number, but he got to you through your friends, eventually you say, hey, friends, yes, give him my information. So I don't feel like her defense is as if, well, I didn't really pick him, he picked me. Well, you accepted the choice of him picking you. And That's just true too, child.
Because this person went so hard, it was like hard not to believe. You know? Anywho.
A part of me feel like, look, a part of me feel like Safaree probably wanted marriage and a kid. Sure. However, once the hard work turn on from it, you don't like. I want to own a home. I do. However, the hard work in owning a home, if the radiator break, if the central air go out, if it's all on you. People always say it is hard owning and maintaining and taking care of a home. The same way you may want it. It looks nice and pretty. Oh, a baby, a marriage. It looks so pretty. But you then have to like your wife. You have to raise the kid. So I think he possibly did want those things because it's fun. It's all fun until the rabbit got the gun.
This is another comment that I kind of have to address. Well, you gave him a second baby. Okay. Let me get on that. So I absolutely have to speak on this whole you gave him a second baby thing.
I mean, the second baby is here, ma'am. So the second baby is here.
Let's just state facts real quick. With King, my firstborn son, I had no idea I was pregnant until 5 months. I was getting my period, no symptoms at all. And yeah, 5 months pregnant. Had no idea. Years later, I get pregnant with Legend. Now, granted, yes, me and him were having issues, you know, after me having Sapphire, but we were still married and we were still going through that roller coaster of trying to fix our marriage. So with that process comes makeup sex a lot. Anywho, I went for my yearly checkup with Dr. Jackie, and boy, can she vouch for this because I...
Child, not Dr. Jackie.
So now why am I in it? And you could have did it. See, I get wrong because you never.
Don't blame Dr. Jackie.
Still to this day have this video. I went for my annual checkup and I was flat, no stomach, no symptoms. I actually just finished my period. And I go for my checkup. Dr. Jackie, pulling you in for this one. Because this was actually a very memorable day, I'm sure, for both of us. Anywho, she walks in, because I definitely peed in that cup, which came up positive, obviously, for pregnancy. Behind her comes this monitor to check my belly. And I was thrown off, but anywho, she asks me if I wanted to know the good news or the bad news. And of course, I wanted the good news, and that's when she broke it to me. You're pregnant. And you're months and months and months pregnant. No way.
So if you just told us that with your first child, your oldest son, that when you were pregnant with him, you did not find out until you were 5 months, which means you can't be surprised that this time with your child, that the son with her and Safaree, this is the same thing. How you shocked when the same thing happened the first time you were pregnant? So you not shocked because you already experienced that. Clearly, your body, when you're pregnant, is different. So you can still get periods when you're pregnant. So how you shocked?
I just had my period. Boy, did she put that monitor on my stomach, and Legend was there, full face, hand. I still have the video.
Just like at first, you just said the same thing happened with your first son. So I don't get how she's essentially shocked.
He was grown. So to clarify me hiding pregnancy, when I found out, a week later he found out. So it wasn't. So yeah, I didn't go all that time hiding that I was pregnant on purpose. I didn't even know I was pregnant. Literally had no idea. So as far as me giving him a second baby, no, God gave me a second baby, which actually is my third baby. And God does everything for a reason.
God said, girl.
Now why am I in it? And you could have did it. See, I get wrong because you never.
God said.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Don't blame me.
So to be scrutinized for how things happen in my life, especially the blessing of having children, is pretty kind of weak. But I mean, you guys scrutinize me every day, calling me bitter because I call things out. But it's not even like I call these things out. You guys seen this individual literally dance his life away in Jamaica while his last born was in the ICU. Sorry, NICU. Ooh, God. NICU. The label came from his own actions. I didn't have to speak on it. But So yeah, and let's also, you know, let's keep it funky. I didn't give the DB name. You guys did. I mean, you guys saw it all play out for yourselves on TV. You know, like, he didn't hide it. You guys labeled it, and it was fitting. So, you know, I just went along with it. Because it's the truth. But anyway, don't feel sorry for me. I made it through postpartum, heartbreak, and, you know, all he has to do is go to the school and pick them up. Never has to make contact with me, but chooses not to because apparently the school he helped me picked out, by the way, is too far for him to come drive. Mind you, everything in Florida is about 30 minutes away, but that's too far. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. So yeah, I just wanted to clarification of those things. Yeah, I can't complain though, honestly. Us women, we make it work, man. If I ain't got childcare, those kids are definitely on set with me. And if you follow me, you know I don't play. If I gotta have my kids on set shooting movies with me, they are with me. Like, nothing has stopped this motion. Could it be easier if this individual chimed in and just took his weekly parenting time days? Of course. But, you know, whether...
Now, again, this was before Safaree's video, and Safaree was saying, I don't get them as often because she wants me to come get them from her house. I don't want to go to her house. I don't want to be near her because, again, she's volatile or whatever. So he's making it seem as if I don't go get them because she refuses to meet me, you know, somewhere mutually so that I don't have to come to her space.
It does or doesn't. The world is still going to go around while he, you know, dances and, you know, takes care of another man's children by lacing them with Rolexes.
Not bringing up Marla Negra children, because y'all know on the show he brought Marla Negra daughter's Rolexes for the birthday, and they were supposed to mess around or whatever. So her point is he helping her raise her kids because the daddy ain't around, but he not here for his own kids.
But this is out because I know this individual so well. I guess apparently now they have like a YouTube or something. How much you want to bet? It's going to try to do a whole YouTube.
Again, she had this up, child, way earlier in the morning, and now her saying why she does a YouTube.
To give his pathetic reasons on why and if and dope and cuz and with his mama rooting for him in the back. I have a feeling that's why these antics are kind of partaking right now as we speak.
So that's what she was saying earlier today. Yeah, Erica has a 16-year-old son that I feel like we've seen him on Love and Hip Hop maybe once or twice when she first was on the show, but not anything to where it's anything recent, not at all. I'm trying to pull back up my IG because again, she posted a couple of more things on the matter. So, since the YouTube video went up, he was at the wedding. But he's never on camera. So, she, of course, no comments are allowed. She put this newfound YouTuber using kids and both its exes you have violated, gaslit, and provoked to the ugliest end for YouTube views. This all happened in 2023. The so-called restraining order he's talking about, he tried to get was in 2024 and very out the blue. And that was after his attempt to try and get back with me in May of 2024. The sick part about it is that the videos he's posting was all in 2023. The one of me being enraged was because he violated my body. What does that mean? She said he violated my body. Wait. The one of me being enraged was because he violated my body. I wanted answers on why he would put my health in jeopardy, but he's not admitting that part. So I'm assuming she means he was probably fucking somebody else and maybe gave her an STD. I do feel like saying a person violated your body can mean different things. but her also adding that she was asking him why we put my health in jeopardy, meaning me and you doing it and you doing so. People are like, why I do that? I would never fuck Safaree unprotected. I would never bang that man with no condom at all. You're a slut. If you know how he is, I don't have an issue with a baby. Look, I don't have an issue with a wife and husband still fucking or whatever, but we gonna use condoms. Okay. He's also not admitting that he had to drop his fake restraining order because of the evidence I had, which I have not posted yet, was in my home, begging me in front of our kids on his knees, literally in front of our kids, to take him back. That evidence proof along would cause him losing the entire filing. Okay. Why were you repeatedly coming to my home in May 2024 crying in my Ring camera for me to let you in if you're so traumatized by me? You have been gaslighting me for years, and when I react, you're so quick to make it happen in your home so that you can record me. It isn't ironic anymore. This is my question. Okay, so you say he do stuff in his house so that you can react on camera, but I mean, when you climb the fence, though, the fence climb will be crazy to me in general. Okay. And again, I do feel like if he's begging you to get back with him, that isn't violent. That's just pathetic, truthfully. Okay. I do feel like it's a difference between someone you saying, oh, he's begging me to get back with him. He's begging me and our kids versus you being pissed and enraged in front of your children. To me, those are just two different things. You've been plotting this whole video, which is why all of a sudden you now want to be a YouTuber. You have been purposefully trying to make me have financial burdens by not doing your part when it comes to the kids, so much you have went months without paying child support until I had to get the actual department of child support to start taking my support out of your bank account directly. He has been quiet all this time because the truth of it is he couldn't deny any of the truth. He's now talking because he can edit and put together last year's torment together and edit up to make it seem like what he has been doing behind closed doors is valid. This man, by choice, missed his daughter's birthday last year and showed up to his only son's birthday this year empty-handed. Why is it you're making what you don't do for your kids about me? You have put me through enough and won't admit to that, which is okay. But honestly, what's your excuse for absence when it comes to the kids? You had them in July, picked them up on a Friday, put them right into a summer camp. And mind you, only had them until the following Tuesday, which means those days you actually had with your kids, you weren't even trying to spend time with them. You put them in camp that I was never informed of, just so you can go about your life for those days. All of a sudden, he's a YouTuber and wants to be honest with the world bullshit. This whole shit was planned by him. I'm not surprised. Like, he went around showing videos of his ex after causing so much trauma in that relationship. Good night. Leave Nicki out of it. Her bringing up summer camp. I feel like if it's his week with the kids, and if he chooses to put the kids in summer camp, so I feel like when it's her time with the kids, if you chose to put them in summer camp, so I do feel like if the one parent has the kids for that time, as long as the kids are safe and having a good time, you can't micromanage and say, hey, well, if you had the kids for 4 days, you can't put them in summer camp. You can't do that. You can't do that. I'm like, girl. So it do feel like they're both on some bullshit, Erica and Safaree. But look, I'm still gonna say her saying the videos in 2023. So when it was from, don't matter to me. She then said this text was sent by him in May of 2024. saying, not gonna lie, whenever I die, I wanted to be with you. I don't want to live without you. Cha. What up? Let me know when you see this. Trying to send you some info. Just want to make sure you're the right person. It's just, child, I am over it. I am over it. Oh my God. At the end of the day, I just feel like, one, leave Nicki out of it. Nicki Minaj has nothing to do with you and Safaree. That's part one. Part two, we all felt like those was his versions of what happened between y'all, that he is not perfect at all. However, I still feel like no one should act violently towards the other person, and what period. But you damn sure should not do it in front of the kids. And the thing about it is, if this was last year, that means the kids were even younger when it happened. So I feel like the excuse for it can't be, well, he made me mad. Cool. Beat his ass one-on-one. My issue will always be, please don't do that shit in front of your kids. Period. Period, Pooh. Please do not do that shit in front of your children. And at the end of the day, that is what I will never ignore it, simply because he's male and she's female. Period. Both Safaree and Erica are both petty and childish, gets on our nerve. However, if Erica, if you have proof of him being an asshole in front of your children, please post it. Please post it. Because he was smart. He showed you being a crazy person in front of y'all children. Now, lastly, I saw it, y'all. Y'all know I'll be on top of it. I saw that King was arrested. I saw I was in the middle of other things. King has a mug shot now. Not surprised. It says earlier this week, so it's not anything recent. Earlier this week in Dunwoody, T.I.'s son King was taken into custody, according to WSB-TV. King had drove out in front of a police vehicle just as an officer was trying to steal a gas station. Were coming really close to collide with the cruiser. He not was in the cop car. The incident report revealed that when the officer got close to the vehicle, he noticed a strong scent of weed, because King be smoking. He be smoking. While talking to King, the officer noticed a firearm holster on his hip. King got a gun. So that means he ran around almost in the cop car. Okay. He ran around with weed, ran around with a fire on his arm, on his hip. Okay. So when the popo saw the pow on his hip, okay, he said, hey, put your hands on the steering wheel. Okay. The officer, while trying to verify, do you have a permit for that and for this or whatever, the cop found out, he got an outstanding warrant from a different county for failing to appear. Now we don't know what the failing to appear was for. Okay. The cops that I told King I would need to speak with him out of the car. Get out. Okay. King was cooperative or whatever. I took the gun with no issue, whatever, and told him, hey, come on now. Gotta handcuff you. Gotta handcuff you. Okay. The little pat down or whatever, and he was arrested. It's that simple. I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? Now, why we don't know what he had a warrant for, what the failure to appear was about. We don't know. But I'm pretty sure King said, well, I'm T.I.'s son. Okay, I should get off. Leave me be, bitch. Okay. But King having a mug shot, is normal. I don't see no difference in it. Okay. If anything else happens, if they say, hey, that he was, I don't know. Okay. I don't even know if he's in jail currently because he just had a baby shower. He just had a baby shower. Now again, this happened early. Now today's Wednesday, so this could have happened on Monday or Sunday. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, go that man around it. Now look, I did not plan on being live this damn long, y'all, but we are done for the evening. I'm gonna have to short this thing on up and put clips on in the morning. Y'all, it's after midnight. Why y'all not telling me it's after midnight? It is Thursday, girl, and y'all letting me go on and talk and talk and talk. Y'all so mean and rude. Y'all don't tell me nothing. Anyway, y'all, I am done. I will have more content up for y'all tomorrow. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. Now, look, I had other stuff up. Okay, so go ahead and watch the other videos and whatever. Okay, I will be back tomorrow for some content of the 10th, everything to discuss tomorrow at 9 p.m. So come on through. Okay, but again, like, comment, and share this video, and follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. But I gotta go. Okay, I love you all. Until later. Bye.